All right, so we know that the blue strings go fast. Why, look. Ooh, glad I caught that. Whew. Whoa, that was kind of a hard stopper of a moment, wasn't it? It cost me one goat escaping out. And that was my pick for this morning's exciting moment that I could put in there as a thumbnail and kind of hook you in. So hopefully I did. And if you want to see that whole thing again, it's down in the description below. I've got it linked as a chapter, or just follow along with me here in Chores and we'll get to it in time in this chore run. Thanks for joining me. I'm Charlie, and you've got me here at Capella Ranch. And here at Capella Ranch, we have sheep and goats and bees and chickens and ducks and a turkey named Kevin. And what I do every day is I bring a camera along with me as we do chores, and I just share my chores. And today, oh my goodness, today is going to be a big day at Capella Ranch. I'll tell you what we got coming up. Holy buckets. We've got, starting this morning, we have a flower arranging class. That should be pretty cool, and we actually have quite a few people showing up for that. And they're going to be in the garden getting fresh cut flowers and doing some beautiful arrangements. Can't wait to see what they come up with. People go arrange flowers in our garden and they come up with stuff that is just mind-blowing. Like, wow. Oh, I should have turned on the water. And unfortunately, I still don't have my timer. Oh, look, it's a little pigeon sitting on my water tank. You having a little bath this morning there, pigeon? Yeah, you're fine. You can hang out. I'm not going to do anything. Odd that you're just hanging out there. Enjoy. That was a little weird. Okay. I've got the water running. I better move quick. I guess chickens aren't going to mind if I make a mess of it. Here, maybe I'll even come do this over here. Because what I wanted to do with the water is put it into this bowl. So I did a full tank change for them on the big tank yesterday, and that should hold them for a few days. So where was I? Flower arranging class. So we got the flower arranging class. That's today. Then today is the first day of our Capella Ranch Pumpkin Patch. So we generally at Capella Ranch, everything we do is kind of like by appointment only, like visiting the bee huts or doing a farm tour or that kind of thing. You just go to our website and book an appointment, and we just don't really have open hours or times because it doesn't work that well to do it that way. Works better with appointments. But every year since the pandemic, we have had a pumpkin patch. And we have a bunch of folks who have been joining us annually. See, we started with the pumpkin patch in the pandemic, and we had it cleverly named, you ready for this? The Peterson Pandemic, the Peterson Pandemic Pumpkin Patch. And we realized, well, maybe we just need a simpler name, especially once the pandemic was over. So we just have our Capella Ranch Pumpkin Patch. And so every weekend in October, we are open. We have open hours. So from 10 to 4, we invite you to come on out. And all of these animals that you see every day, that you see me taking care of, you can come say hi to them, meet them in person. Okay. Should we see what number Laudini is? So today and tomorrow, 10 to 4, Pumpkin Patch. Oh, he's getting an early start. I can tell that's him. Do you recognize his voice? I do. Okay, buddy. I think he's coming in early. 8. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 49? I don't think that's anything to crow about there, dude. Not leading the pack this morning. Okay, everybody. That should be just about full by the time I get back out here. Perfecto. Chicken Manor is good for the day. Boom! Thanks, buddy. I think Laudini is a lovely name for that rooster. I'm willing to go with Laudini. Seems fitting. One of the things I love about our pumpkin patch every year, and now that we've done it, what, is this our 5th year, I guess, maybe? 4th or 5th? Yeah, whatever. You're still there. That pigeon is still there. Are you sick? How close am I going to be able to get to you? That doesn't seem good. Would you like to go be somewhere else? Okay. I hope you're okay. Well, did not appear to be sick. He was just having a lovely morning interlude and I interrupted it. Oh well, sorry. And we have some leftovers for Los Chickens. We do. Not the most appealing bucket of leftovers, but if you're a chicken, it looks yummy. Let's sprinkle it out a little bit here. Yes, that is some dog food the dogs did not eat. And a fast food sandwich. Yeah, what am I doing here? I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. I'm getting confused. I should just finish the scratch. So I remember what I'm doing. Trying to think, can I get out there and get the food ahead of time? But no. Woo! Look, that fell down. That's pretty funny. You had a nice view of my tummy. Okay, now that should work a little better. You know, actually, I think I'm going to do this a few times because the goats and sheep are going to have to be over there today because we need their roam around area out there for parking for the pumpkin patch. So we're going to be as generous as we can be with the food stuff. So they will inevitably be a bit bored today. But I'm hoping we have plenty of people who are coming through to visit for the pumpkin patch and, you know, play with the goats and say hi. Okay, so a bit more over there, but at least I spread this really far. So it takes them a while to get through it and find it all. But find it they will. Whatever the goats don't find, the chickens will. They're very efficient. Food now. Scoop of food here, and then I think we are done toward the back of Gen Pop. So we'll bring you along and we'll move up to the front. We'll let those little chickens and ducks and Kevin out. It's kind of weird that I'm not seeing hot air balloons this morning. It's a Saturday morning, so I would have expected. Oh, look, they're there. They're just not up as early. I don't know if you can see them off in the distance. Right over there, just where the tree line meets the sky, there's three of them, it looks like, that are going up. So let's do this. This will be fun. Normally we have a view of the chickens coming out. Well, this time, today, let's look at the yard. I don't want to dip that bucket here into this feed, because that bucket's kind of wet and nasty. And I don't want that in the rest of the feed. Well, let's put some in here. They got their other bowl all the way down by that bowl yesterday. Go figure. I did every single bowl full of fresh water yesterday, and they've got every single bowl some level of messy. Story of my life. Okay, there we go, everybody. That ought to hold you. So now let's keep the camera going this way, and maybe as I let the chickens out and I'll go take care of Bowie, I think that camera may be set, and you might actually see those balloons take off in the distance while the chickens come out and play down here. That's my plan. We'll see if it works out. All right. And to check for duck eggs. Good morning, everybody. Anything on the floor? Nothing on the floor there. But holy moly! Do I need to clean out Chicken Manor? I cleaned it out, I think, last week on a Saturday. So that means it has got a full week of mess to clean up. Well, look at that. One did. That's kind of cool. Tell you what, I'm going to leave the camera there. And we'll see what happens while the other ones get off the ground. I'll come through and I'll throw some hay out for the goats and sheep. We can kind of keep an eye on that. On those balloons. Good morning, everybody. I don't know if this suddenly looks different to you, but I pulled out a bunch of my straw bales here to use in the pumpkin patch so that people have more places to sit, run around, bounce around with your kids. Good morning, everybody. Why am I still carrying this egg? I don't really have a good bucket, do I? Let's use this one then. Okay, I put the bucket in there. I didn't put that there. There we go. Let's start with a bale of hay for you kids. But first, I've got to get you out of here, Cece. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Louie. You sleep well? Hi, Miss Cece. How's my good girl? Hi. Oh, are you feeling fussy this morning? Kirby, get out of here. Oh, that's Etta. Etta, are you picking on Merlin? There's Kirby. Kirby, you're on the tire again, buddy. I know you love to stand on the tire. Thank you. It's just really hard to move when you're on it. And boom, that is in place. I have a shot to come out here and get the hay out. I'm going to go ahead and clean out the food bowls too. Oh, that one balloon kind of took off a bit there, but it's not gaining a lot of altitude. I think if I were them, I would have started a lot earlier this morning. It was nice and nippy. When that sun comes out today, it is going to warm right up. And that is probably going to shorten those flights. Oh, there's another one going on. Just getting off the ground now. It'll be fun to see if it was worth leaving that shot there so we could look at that. I'm sure it's just a couple of tiny dots in the distance, but all right. So we know that the blue strings go fast. Why, look. Ooh, glad I caught that. Whew. Whoa, that was kind of a heart stopper of a moment, wasn't it? That cost me one goat escaping out. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a blue bale. I think that kind of makes the most sense for me today. Work my way in here a little bit. Etta, you're the one who escaped? I'm very impressed. You're a fast little girl. But now what do? Now you think you got out. And you did. Wow, this bale's really heavy. Well, so you snuck out and now you're going to complain about it, Etta? Huh. Yeah, those balloons are just not taking off today. Whoops. That's a lot of very bright sun to combat with hot air. Well, yeah, Etta. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, poor Etta. I know, you did it to yourself. Do you want to get back in there? Will that make you happy? No. This is not others out. Etta, sadly, honey, you're going to have to stay in here because you made your own problem. Hey, little boys. Hi, families. I know it's not a big flake of hay, and I know I said earlier in this that I wasn't even going to give you hay, but I'm a softie. And that should be enough for all day, and then some. So I want to hear from you guys. There you go, Etta. You hang out there with the goats. Let me go get my... Well, looks like two got off the ground. Not very high up. Okay, that was less of an impressive... Is Kevin out? Hi, Kevin. Oh, there's no way I can carry you down from up there today. You're on your own. Try the ladder. was very anticlimactic on the hot air balloons. I am absolutely no hot air balloon expert. I don't think that's what they're supposed to do. Oh, number 3 got off the ground. They're just not getting up. Okay, now Etta is going to be really happy that she snuck in on the line. Okay, Etta, out you go. Enjoy. Etta says, hey, that worked out. All right, all of y'all, just calm. Your time is at hand. Mr. Louie, here we go. All right. Whew. That was almost a bad thing. I think if that solid door closed, things would not be happy for all my friends. There we go. That gate is closed and locked. This one is latched. Door is closed, so we are secure there. Now, time to get the families fed. One last thing, and then we are caught up. And that should be it for chores. You guys and gals, everyone back up, back it up. Thank you. Then somebody made a mess in the food bowl. Really? There we are. Ta-da! That is chores for the day. I'm excited. Big day. Big day with the pumpkin patch, flower arranging class. Beautiful fall day. A wasp flying in my ear. Wait, that's not part of the fun. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, I didn't check for duck eggs. Hang on. I'm just going to run over here and see if there's any I missed on the ground here. Kevin, you're still not down yet. Well, all right. You can take your time. I don't. You can take all day. Nothing. Empty. Empty on duck eggs. It's fall, isn't it? Okay. Well, at least I checked. And that's it. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your joining me here today and doing some chores and spending a little quality time on the ranch. Oh, look, the balloons kind of got a little further up, if you can see them off in the distance there. Not huge, a little bit. I think that's today's lesson. Don't fly a hot air balloon in the bright sun. Never works. All right, that's it. Come on out for the pumpkin patch if you can. If you're here in Colorado and Lafayette, if you're local to the area, we'd love to see you. Open weekend, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend, and every weekend in October. Every Saturday, Sunday in October, we're open 10 to 4 here at the ranch. So come on out and see us. Say hi to all the animals. Get a pumpkin. Say hi to a chicken. Hug a goat. Hope we see you out here at Capella Ranch, but if not, I hope we just see you here online again. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.